So if you've ever played Descenders or mountain biked and you're anything like me, sometimes when you're playing a map you can't help but think to yourself, wow, I wish I made this jump a little bit to the left, or maybe made this section just a bit less steep, until you realize, well, maybe it'd be fun just to create your own map in Descenders. So you start researching it until you realize that you have no clue how to use these fancy softwares that you're going to need to use to build your map. But then I came to the realization, I definitely was going to make this map. Unfortunately, I came to this realization during my finals week. So instead of studying for physics, I studied how to get rid of these stupid errors in Unity.
Okay, moment of truth.
I mean, I was so desperate I posted on Reddit for help once. And because I've never used this program before, maybe it would have been logical to make a new map and kind of mess around in it before hopping into my main one, but whatever, it's fun. We'll learn as we go. So a lot of my first trails were just super steep, massive jumps, and they ended about 3 seconds. And you know, those are fun and all, and people actually really liked it on TikTok. You know, one of the reasons I wanted to make this map is I kind of get inspired by the other maps I was playing, and I realized that a lot of them actually have a pretty gentle slopes. So I got to work on making some trails that are a bit less steep and a bit more enjoyable. I was trying to shape up my first actual good jump, and trust me, it is really hard. Okay, after remaking this jump about 8,000 times, we're about to find out if it actually works this time. Oh, that is perfect. And you may have noticed I've added in some extra like decorations, like some grass and trees. This was a bit confusing because you had to change some of the code in it to actually be compatible with the map. And then I exported it to try to actually like see what it looks like in the game. And then I just got this, it only exported the trees. But I was able to fix that and we're carried on our way. So I don't want to show the entirety of the trail so that you can kind of go out and explore yourself. Basically, this kind of comes under that gap jump at the top, and then it has a few berms. And then there's this little message I put in the map, and I think you guys should follow and subscribe to TIMBEROWIE. And then there's a little skate park secret area down here. So after looking at the comments and a lot of my YouTube posts and TikToks, people always wanted a tech trail, so I decided to make one. But I wanted to make it a bit more realistic. I didn't want to make it too steep to start off, so I just made this little nice section. So you know what every tech trail needs? Rocks. Maybe not that big. So I continued to spread these rocks around the trail, and then I actually started building this small little drop here that you're not supposed to have too much speed for, but I still built like a pretty nice berm to be able to catch you after that. So usually once I'm done with a part of a trail, I like to go into the game and see how it's working and if I need to make any changes in Unity. But when I exported it, my things just disappeared on my rocks. No. So I used the force to drag these rocks around and put in a lot of new ones. So testing the trails, actually I really liked it more than I thought. Like usually I don't like the techier trails, but it was really fun. There was some rock gardens, jumps with some little rocks and landings that you can just cruise over. And this is one of my favorite features, a booster into a massive like step up like hip type of thing. It's really fun. But this trail is a bit farther away from the spawn, so I just had to build a quick little connector trail to get over there. And I added this bridge so you don't have to go down that little divot. But who doesn't love biking hundreds of feet above the ground on a 3-foot wide bridge? One of the things I love so much about trailbuilding in real life and making this on Descenders is that you're kind of crafting someone's experience within your map and on these trails. And thinking about crafting experiences, I think someone needs to do some massive jumps at full speed. So the challenge of making this trail up here on this ridge is that you want to be able to go fast and have fun, but you don't want to just go flying off the ridge. So I did this by making some like massive berms, and I think actually the trail is pretty fun. Oh, that was the type. So this is where Unity started to really crash. Basically, Unity just would not open on my computer anymore, so I had to upload 17,000 files of my map to Google Drive to try it on my laptop. So I was able to narrow down that the problem was with my computer, not Unity. So I made a few more changes on my laptop, even though it was super slow, and then I transferred everything back to my computer. But now it's ready to post for you guys to try it. So it's not perfect, but sometimes you have to accept that it's not perfect, and there's gonna be a lot of cool updates. So here's the complete map overview right now. So I know you've been waiting to see it. And there's gonna be a lot of cool updates to this map, and there's a lot of potential on this side of the mountain. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It was really fun. Bye.